let's talk a little bit about the interviews.
Interviews.
Interviews, and like what kind of questions did they normally ask? I mean, you said you applied to 9 schools. How many interviews were you able to receive?
So I ended up only going on one official interview. Endo goes in kind of a rolling process as opposed to match like the other specialties do. So it's very time dependent. As soon as you get your applications in, then you're waiting for a call the next day, basically, to see, will I get an interview somewhere? And then if you're getting an offer and you still have possibly interviews on the table later, you kind of have to decide, am I going to take this and quit everything else? Or am I going to make that gamble, say no, and see that I might get something else later?
So I just want to add, those of you that are listening and considering endo, that's probably one of the reasons why you're here. This is a very important point, because applying to endo is a little bit different than applying to pedo or oral surgery, where it's a match process and you may get several different interviews, and then you have to wait, and then you actually will apply. I mean, not apply. You would apply your rank list or use a rank list for selection. Endo is totally different. It's totally different. And it sounds like, Doc, that some programs that possibly you applied to, that you were looking for interviews, depending on when they interviewed other people, they could have had their class already filled in.
Exactly. Yeah. And they don't tell you anything about that. So
yep,
you're just kind of waiting with no information, trying to figure out what to do. So
right.
It's stressful.
Right. So I think it sounds like one tip of many that I know you're going to share with us is, if you get that one interview, listen, that's all it takes. It only takes one yes.
Yeah.
After the interview. You only need one interview and one yes.
Yeah.
And that's yes on both parts, as in the program director saying, we want you come, and then you saying yes.
Yeah. And luckily for me, my one interview was at Harvard. So it turned out well.
Turned out well. That's awesome. Next assignment is go to the next video. Go to the next video right now. Go, go, go. Love, peace, and smiles. Go to the next video. Go to the next video.